Their early laning presence from Motivate Trust isn't too bad. You've got Undying, you've got Weaver, which can be leveraged quite nicely. For Omega, though, they have a lot playing for them. I think their spike is level 6 specifically, so not quite 10 minutes, but once you get level 6 on your snap, on your line and tide, you have a lot of team fight going through there, and you can just take over and rip through. You've also got the Ursa against Deuce matchup, which once you get a diffusal blade on the Ursa, yeah?
Hold on, I've got to get up for a second and quickly do something. So, I mean, I can see you've got a lot to talk about, so I'm going to leave you to it. I will be back in about 15 seconds, John. Set 0. In some sense, dying was a positive thing because Fearless did need the bottle refill, and he probably needed a reset on the Undying anyway.
Yeah. Just one of those things with the Undying, you kind of want to know if your mana, get some presence. PL's though, endangered.
Tombstone down, they're going to try and fight, but no, he's fine. It's Fearless that's in danger. He'll try to Waning Rip, in fact, he'll all back the other way. In the meantime, they found PL's on the Tinker, and Fearless will survive throughout all of it. So in the end, it was a confident play, but does pay off for Motivate Trust. Doug Roshan first hit. So I get very concerned when I see a Spirit Breaker just charging through the Roshan, because Roshan, he seems to have more than 17%.
Oh yeah. Still clearing out the stacks, but the Teeps are coming in to contest this.
Yeah, Prince, I mean, he's going to try, but the stacks are already gone. Fearless, he will drop for this though. So definitely not too bad of a trade there. Van will take the kill on the Tide, and in the meantime, they're even going to find Q.
Just 2 heroes. But they will go push mid. So that mid tier 1 might fall in exchange for that bot tier 1 here.
They're TPing, they're going to try and fight. Fearless, he's got the coil up along with the Veil of Discord. Charges there on the Ursa. There's your initiation. Coil's committed as well. Orb out. Have they got anyone though? There's your Ravage being committed to keep Prince safe, as now they'll turn back onto Q. They'll find one. Motivate, they're not backing off quite yet. Piols is here though, they've got to be very cautious as now Van, he's just frontlining for the team. Maxross gets hexed up, Mortimer's Kiss is in, he never got the bulldoze off. So that status resist just never came in. If you've got a delayed team fight like that against the Tinker.
Work with on Omega.
Yeah, Diffusal Blade up on Prince, so a bit of a power spike now as they are going to run into Q, but he'll Sakuchi away. Motivate, not looking like they're willing to take a fight, but JACKKY is going to stick around as now Van try and chase down Set 0, but there's your Tombstone being dropped. Van, he still has the Ravage, so he'll go after that Tombstone first, and the Mortimer's Kisses are going to take care of the Undying, though in the meantime, they found the Tinker. Where's the Ravage? He's still hitting the Tombstone. Van! I mean, they get Fearless anyway, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 in the mids. Zenki will drop to Q to boot. Yep, going straight in Zenki, but they've got sentry wards around. They know it's coming. Now Prince might just try to turn onto Set 0. He'll get the Undying. Cookie not going to be on the mark, but he can keep trying for this chase. As again, they have the Ravage. They're more than happy to force a big team fight. In fact, they found another. Q, he's going to try and go onto the Lion. They'll get one. Masteros, he'll go into the Snapfire now. They'll find another. There's your Ravage, but where's the follow-up? They do at least get Fearless down, and now maybe Q as well. But it'll time-lapse away. Back the other way. JACKKY, he's around to try and help out. He'll try, but the rocket spam has begun. And with that, they will not want to fight too much longer. As Q barely gets out with his life intact. But that is still going to create even more time and space for JACKKY to keep going onto this tier 2 top tower. The problem is you are still against the Tinker. In fact, Fearless is going to find them. Does get the Dream Call off, and here comes the chant. They really want Piols dead, but they've got Fearless trapped up now. Stun is there, Cookie to follow up, and Fearless is going to drop. Charge is still going here onto the Tinker, but Masteros, he was way too far away. He'll keep trying, but does he have the damage? I don't think he will. Piols, no, he will eventually go down. Q, able to pick up the kill on the Weaver, but it's going to cost them a lot of bodies. Triple kill the way of Prince. This is happening, Omega, they've got to check Van. Oh, he's too late. He went for the double damage rune, and now he realizes as Masteros is going to charge right in onto the Tide. Earth spikes off the mark, but they won't go any further. Motivate, they don't really have the catch right now. I mean, JACKKY can just walk in freely. They can't kill him. They have to go for the back instead, and they found one. Set 0's down. Piols, He's going to blink away as now Hero will be focused down. JACKKY will take care of that one, no problem. In the meantime, Prince, he has been scouted out. Ravage is there though. They'll hold down 2. They'll burst down Masteros. Can they find the rest though? Stonegaze is out. JACKKY, he wants PLs down on that Tinker, but he's got a haste rune. Never mind, he doesn't. He will drop eventually. He almost found Q, but not quite enough. Prince, he does at least get a dieback on the Undying.
Second life doesn't come true for most of these heroes. Still, smoke coming out here on Omega's side. And try to find what they can. Still a bit blind. BO2 Trust playing on the right side of jungle, holding the high ground, so they've got the vision advantage.
They thought they were roshing, but they were wrong. Tombstone is going to be dropped on the high ground. They've already found that Snapfire out of position. In the meantime, JACKKY, he's going to try and go onto Hero. They found the Lion. Big Ravage on the high ground, but they missed Fearless. He phase shifted it off. That's going to mean Zenki goes down on the Snapfire. Prince, he's just going to try and run. They are just controlling and kiting him up. Eventually, he will get away with the Enrage, but JACKKY, he's going to have his way with Van now. And the Snapfire kisses are coming in, but they're really doing nothing. JACKKY's still full mana. Prince, he's still trying, but the charge is right through from Masteros. And Masteros is on an Ultra, trying for a Rampage. JACKKY, he will give it away. Masteros, he'll take it himself. Rampage up for the Spirit Breaker, as now they can just go for more. A big cleanup on the way is another nice charge out from Masteros onto PLs. That'll be a Tinker gone. Van and Zenki trying to get their way out. A double Rampage jump from Masteros. I'll tell you, John, you might want to call it. This game is well and truly over. I don't think there's any coming back from this rocket and laser spam. It's slowly chipping away JACKKY's HP, but, you know, not quite enough to really be concerned, I'd say. He just continues to spam out Mystic Snakes over and over again. Hero, he's going to delay a little bit with the Hex out, but the Dream Coil's there. They only got Van on the Tidehunter, but Masteros, he's right in onto the backside. He's already got Hero down. Prince, he's going to try. He might get the first life here from JACKKY, but no, the time lapse is out. JACKKY gets a little bit of a reset, but will die once. Meanwhile, Omega, who else do they go for? Well, the answer is nobody. They'll be happy with the Aegis for now. They'll go back to the Fountain, reset and try again. Problem is, Megas are coming, so they're going to make the jump in, and they go with the Ravage up. Laze is being spammed out as well, but the BKB is going to be there from JACKKY, and now the cleanup gets started. He's already taken down 1, make it 2, make it 3, and maybe make it 4. As PLs, he's trapped up in the tree line. That's a full team wipe, and the GG has been called. Omega, they tried, but there was no really taking down this Medusa.
They had an interesting idea here. We didn't see the greatest impact there from Prince last time, so I can understand that point coming in. Still, should be a much more interesting game. Again, if you look at the drafts, Mike, right, it's very different from what we've seen from a lot of teams. So both Omega and BO2 Trust going a bit left field for these 2 games, but we'll see how the execution does pull off. It should be a little bit better for Omega compared to game 1, because as you mentioned, PLs can make plays for his team now. He's not reliant on a slower lane. The emphasis will just be on farm. So JACKKY is just going to look for that steady build-up, and Setzer is doing that fine.
In the meantime, bot lane, Masteros, he ends up going down for first blood.
That Lina having a better matchup almost against everyone, the PLs is making this work out great. It does boil back to that rotation from Zenki though. So without the bottle refill, it just feels a little weaker for the Lina to spam her spells out.
Bot lane, Masteros, he is going to be able to secure Prince. Looks like another bad team fight here for Motivate, but finding that Luna kill at the end definitely going to make it feel a lot better. A very slight net worth lead here for Omega Esports. Nothing to write home about quite yet, but bot lane, Ravage is going to be committed. They found JACKKY again with the Waning Rift out. They've got him. Another kill onto the Void as now Arena is going to be dropped at the coils. They are snapping left, right, and center. It's not looking great for Motivate. They'll go for a grip though. In fact, with the Mortimer's Kisses, they found Hero and Van. Set Zero, however, is going to drop, but they get PLs in response. But now Prince, looking for the cleanup, does commit the Eclipse, and eventually will try and go on to Q. But the turnaround again from Motivate. So they found 4 heroes now, and they're on to their 5th. Prince is going to try and make his way out. Masteros doesn't have a great angle for a spear, but he might find one now. Still looking for it. Not going to get it. So at least they get the Luna out. But but
to hunt. And they are going in the right direction into that a nice top jungle. See if Van finds the angle here.
oh, could be a nice stream coil here for POs. You can get it, and there's your Ravage out. Onto the coil as well. They just want Jackie down, and they'll get exactly that. In fact, they'll even find a cherry on top here with Masaros. He'll try and make his way out, but there is really no way out. Nice initiation there from Omega. Yeah, they stacked their spells a little bit, but who the hell cares? They got the targets they wanted. Motivate, they just don't have an answer at the moment. They just don't. In fact, they're the ones now that look like they need to be making the plays, but they're just not ready for it.
Yeah, they're holding back. They're still trying to build up farm. I think they are just waiting for spell immunity on their Void, so the BKB on Jackie's going to be really big. They catch Zenki out though.
How long though? Hero is around. Fearless going to join in from the side, and now with the Fiend's Grip out, they might be able to get this Titan. They do get the Rubik down. Fearless, he's just manning up. He'll find two already onto the third Prince. That is a lot of damage, sir. He's going to try and run, but Fearless. All right, we might have another rampage on our hands as Fearless does pick it up.
Oh my god.
You give this man a double damage rune, he'll just carry the team on his back. And they are right onto the Roshan pit. And I guess that goes back to what you mentioned earlier, John. It's not about Jackie, it's about Fearless.
He is the guy that
Motivate trust. Prince, he's playing no games. BKB out, just going to try and run, but they are still on the chase. With this Silver Edge up now on Fearless, he's just going to keep the vision up. Piols is there, though, to try and hold them back, but a great arena. Masaros, he catches him right on the edge. That'll be Prince gone. And in we go for more now. This Tide not going to be too tanky with that Silver Edge break. The Chrono was committed just in case, but it's looking like a pretty big cleanup. Piols, he's going to try and fight back. In fact, he's found too. They got Fearless, they got set 0, but now the puck will drop. Masaros does find the spear. And Zenki, well, he's going to try and get himself out, but they have plenty of stuns available here from Q. And they are onto that tier 2 mid tower now, Motivate.
That can be tough finding both of those heroes clumped up. It's next to impossible.
Yeah, Mega, 5-man smoke. They could find Masaros by himself, but that's a quick BKB out and a 4-man arena. Masaros setting up a great team fight now as they just rain in with the bottomless kisses. Zenki and Hero are both gone, and Van's gone to boot. He knew it was coming. That BKB was just way too quick. Now is just Dragonlance just makes it so you don't need it. In fact, he doesn't even have a Dragonlance. He's just hitting with the attack range talent. No problem here. Piols, nice stream coil, is going to snap it immediately, but the save Q is there with the gobble up, and now the Chrono's out. They found the Luna. This is not great news. This is a double Chrono, but Hero, that is not going to help you, sir. And they just clean up, Motivate. No sweats being broken as they even drop a casual arena out. Masaros just celebrating. Kind of just sends a message like, we don't even need these spells anymore. We're going for the tier 4 towers. And Motivate, it looks like they are set to finish off their night with a 2-0 victory here against Omega Esports. As, well, they've really only got the Elder Titan to defend with. Buyback available on that. I don't think that helps whatsoever, though. They're onto the Ancient. Omega, they're going to call the GG and they'll just leave the lobby. They will go for one final kill here for Fearless. They'll get it. No problem. So it started off as a pretty rough day, but ends up pretty nicely here for Motivate.